Have you ever looked at the scale and felt completely defeated? You're doing the workouts, you're skipping the donuts, and the scale won't budge. Or worse yet, it goes up. Well, the scale doesn't tell the complete story. In fact, it's often the least important metric when it comes to changing your physique. What really matters is your body composition, which is the ratio of muscle to fat on your body. In today's episode, we're diving deep onto how body composition and body weight are not the same thing, why focusing on your body composition can be the game changer you've been missing, and how you can start shifting your focus to see better results. We've even got a free 5-week training program I'm going to give you in this episode so you can start improving your body composition, so stick around. All right, guys, welcome to the Digital Barbell Podcast. Thanks so much for being here. I'm Jonathan. My wife Blakely and I own Digital Barbell. This is your first time finding our podcast. Welcome. If you've been around since we started this thing 5 years ago, thank you for still being here and thanks for your support. I'm recording this in January of 2025 and New Year's resolutions are at the top of people's mind. If one of your goals this year is to look better naked, and let's be honest, that's a pretty universal goal, understanding body weight versus body composition is super important. Let's start by talking about body weight. What is body weight? It's the sum of everything in your body, your bones, your muscles, your organs, your skin, water, and even yesterday's lunch that's still sitting in your stomach. And that's all it is. It's just a number. It doesn't tell you how much of your weight is fat or muscle. It doesn't tell you if you're looking more toned in the mirror, and it certainly says nothing about your worth as a person. Now let's talk about body composition because that's really where things start to get interesting. Body composition is the breakdown of how much of your weight is lean muscle versus fat. And if your goal is to look stronger and leaner and more toned, this is the thing that you should care about, not just your weight. So why does body composition matter so much? Great question, and here's why. All right, number one, muscle is the main ingredient in improving your body composition. It's also your best defense against a slowing metabolism as you age. Muscle burns calories even when you're just sitting there working at your desk, whereas fat, not so much. Muscle is what makes you strong. It keeps you active and full of energy, and it's what actually gives your body shape. Another reason body composition matters so much is you could have two people that weigh the exact same amount, or you could weigh the exact same amount at different parts of your life, but be at different body compositions and look completely different. If you're watching this on YouTube, I'm going to put a picture up on the screen of myself weighing 160 pounds in both pictures. If you're listening to this on Apple or Spotify, I'll put a link to where you can see the pictures in the show notes. The third reason that body composition matters so much is, unfortunately for a lot of people, losing weight also means losing muscle. This is the reason that doing super low calorie crash diets and just tons and tons of cardio ends up making you just look skinny fat. If you're only focused on getting lighter and losing weight, you can rest assured that you might not even like the way that you look when you get to your goal weight. All right, so you might be wondering, how am I supposed to measure my body composition? Yes, you could go spend a lot of money and get an in-body scan or a DEXA scan, but for most people, that expense just isn't worth it. Here's what we recommend doing instead. For starters, look in the mirror. Are your problem areas looking less like a problem? Are your arms, shoulders, and legs looking more defined? That's progress. The best way to monitor improvement in your body composition is to take progress pictures of yourself from the front, the back, in the side, in your bathing suit, in the same setting, same lighting every 4 weeks, and then compare those photos side by side in an app on your phone so you can really see what's going on. Another great way to monitor your body composition is to pay attention to how your clothes fit. Are your shirts fitting tighter in the sleeves but looser in the stomach? Are your pants loosening up around the waist but feeling tighter in your thighs? Those are signs that your body composition is improving. And last but not least, a great way to track changes in your body composition is to measure your waist about 1 inch above your belly button. Tracking that number every 4 weeks is a great way to see that you're making progress and losing fat and improving your body composition. All right, now let's get to the good stuff. How do you improve your body composition? Number one, lift heavy things. This one is just a non-negotiable. Strength training is the most effective way to build and preserve muscle and improve your physique. And if you're worried about getting bulky, you can take a deep breath because building muscle takes a really long time. There's no chance you're just going to wake up one morning and look like a monster. Trust me, I have tried. The second thing you need to do is follow a balanced program. In our opinion, the most effective way to train for body composition is to combine strength training, bodybuilding exercises, and conditioning. You'll look good, you'll feel good, and you'll build strength and coordination that translates to your regular life. And because we're feeling generous and it's the new year, we wrote a 5-week training program that we're going to give you absolutely free that gives you an example of how you can train for body composition. I'll put the link to it in the description below so you can grab it and start whenever you want. All right, the number 3 way to improve your body composition is to feed your muscles. Protein is not just for bodybuilders. Protein is literally the building blocks of the muscle that you want to build, and it is a non-negotiable for improving your body composition. If you've been eating a pretty low protein diet up until this point, you're in luck because eating enough protein can have a huge impact on your physique if you're training right. You can see how much protein we recommend for you and your goals. We wrote a free calculator and I'll put a link to that below too. Number 4 thing you need to do to improve your body composition is to dial in your overall nutrition. Please, please, please skip the hardcore crash diets with the different names out there. I'm talking about keto and intermittent fasting and anything else that sounds like it's too good to be true. What actually works is consistent, balanced eating that supports your goals. I'm talking about lots of lean meats, fruits, vegetables, and minimally processed grains. Number 5 thing you need to do is be patient, and I really can't stress this one enough. Changing your body composition just takes time. If you're constantly switching between workout programs and approaches to your diet, you will always feel like you're struggling and just spinning your wheels. But I can promise you that when you find the secret sauce and you commit to sticking with it for years instead of just weeks and months, the results are so much better than you would ever imagine with any of those quick fixes that don't work anyway. Let me leave you with this. The scale might go up, the scale might go down, or it might stay exactly the same. But when you focus on improving your body composition, you will look and feel better. And that's what really matters, not hitting your goal weight. Try to remember that you're building something much more important than just a lower number on the scale. You're building a healthier, stronger, and more confident version of yourself. If you're ready to stop guessing and see real results, we'd love to help. Head to the link in the show notes below to learn more about how we can guide you step by step through this process. Have a great day.